I get the question all the time, what kind of fertilizer do I use for this plant at this time? And, when do I fertilize? That was one
Hmm.
I just answered yesterday. And my answer is I don't. I don't fertilize my plants. I do not apply fertilizer in any of my garden beds because the soil is providing everything that those plants need. And so you're exactly right. If we're feeding plants with a fertilizer, particularly a water soluble, quick release kind of fertilizer, the plant will grow. Plant doesn't care where the nitrogen comes from. It needs nitrogen. But
Hmm.
when you look at it from the health perspective, with the other minerals and the micronutrients and the things that you're going to consume, do you really want to be consuming just those primary macronutrients that come in the form of a fertilizer through the plant?
Hmm.
Or do you want to do all those minerals and micronutrients and the other macronutrients that are present in your soil? And that's the approach I take. And yeah, you're right. Building a good, healthy soil over a period of time, we can all benefit from that because we're going to consume, basically, we're consuming literally the fruits of our labors over that
Hmm.
period of time.
Well, and like I talk a lot on this channel about the biology, about cells. Like each your plant has cells in it. Your plant can't grow without the cell division. Who's in control of cell division? It's the biology. And if we're growing the biology, which is growing our soil, which is growing our plant, we're grabbing all the nutrients that are in the soil into the cells of the plant. So when we put those cells in our body breaks those cells down and then uses it for our body. But if you're just using NPK,
Yeah,
nitrogen,
that's not
phosphorus,
enough.
potassium, you
Yeah.
know,
The plant will grow. I mean,
yeah.
that's, there are major corporations that have convinced us that that's all we need. And yeah, to some degree, that's all a plant needs. It will grow with NPK,
Hmm.
but it also needs sulfur and it also needs calcium and it also needs magnesium and at the macro level. And then you start getting into the copper and the zinc and the iron. You start going through all those micronutrients.
Yep.
I want that plant that has been exposed to everything it needs, and the plant will use what it needs when it needs it. So when we
Hmm.
force feed the NPK, we're we're not doing any justice to our plants, definitely not doing any justice to the biology in our soil. And then if it's something we're consuming, yeah, gee,